What is going on YouTube? It's Kuma 1921 here. Deck profile with my man Giorlando. This is your what in a row? Seventh in a row. How'd you lose in top four?
Long story short, we were both in top deck mode against dragons. I drew Macrocosmos, set it. He drew Black Luster Soldier, attack for me. We both had no cards in top deck mode. Wow. The turn before, he pitched his 2 cards in hand to summon Light Pulsar Dragon.
Yep.
They're dark holding my field of like Acid Golem and Sabersaurus. And I had to bottomless set. So I bottomless the Light Pulsar, and then we both have no cards.
Wow. Sucks, man. Sucks. Get it one day. Well, what would you play, actually? Where were you?
I played Dino Rabbit.
Dino
again.
Rabbit. Why'd you choose to play Dino Rabbit at this event? With all the dragons running around.
Because my main deck is actually very good against dragons.
Okay.
Against Chaos Dragons. I main macro like I did at the last YCS.
Right.
And I swapped out Smashing Grounds for Soul Takers, and overall I thought I had actually a good dragon matchup. Plus with the side deck.
Right. Okay.
And overall this deck just destroys Insectors. I didn't lose an Insector all weekend.
Alright, well, let's jump right to the deck profile.
Obviously the 3 Rescue Rabbits. Still 3 Drac Wybers. There's no other monster you can play with it. It's not Thunder King, not Spirit Reaper, nothing else. Wyber is too important.
Okay.
Obviously all the normal monsters. The 3 Tour Guides. Sangin. And I took out from my previous deck from Chicago, I took out the 2 Reapers for Gramble. I thought Insectors would be more popular this weekend because of Popper. And I wanted another monster in my deck because the deck is only 17 monsters. I just wanted something else in my deck. And I think Gramble was at least a decent choice. I liked it when I played it at, I forget what event I played it at. No, I played it.
Oh, not Long Beach.
No, some event I played this in Rabbit. Atlanta, yeah, I played it in Atlanta and it did well. So I decided I'd just go back to it. And it really won me a lot of games this weekend. And then for the spells, 3 Forbidden Lance. I'd play 5 of these if I could. This card is too good. Yeah. 3 MSTs. Like I said, I took out the Smashing Grounds and I put in Soul Taker. I actually Soul Takered his Light Pulsar Dragon in the top 4. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Was that Miss Timing?
Yes.
Yeah.
This time.
Bro.
Then we got Book of Moon, Heavy Storm, Reborn, and Dark Hole. Trinity.
Yeah. Trinity.
For the traps, 2 bottomless trap holes. It's not very good against Insectors, but it's basically good against every other deck, and it's at least manageable against Insectors enough for to main the 2.
Yeah.
Again, another reason why I thought I had a good dragon matchup is that card.
Okay.
The 2 warnings, of course. A lot of people cut this card in this deck, Torrential Tribute, but I know I love Torrential Tribute. You're not always just going to have like this awesome hand and awesome field presence, and Torrential's too important against Insectors. 2 Deep Prisons, very bad against Insectors, obviously, but it's too important against Rabbit, it's too important against all the other matchups. And your deck is already such a strong matchup against Insectors rather, that I'm okay maining these cards which are bad against Insectors.
Okay.
Especially because I'm maining the 2 Macrocosmos. My Insector matchup is so far in my favor that I'll main the Dimensional Prisons because it's too good against Dragons and it's too good against Rabbit and it's too good against every other type of deck like Heroes and so on and so forth.
Understood.
And then 1 Road and 1 Judgment. I resolve this a lot. This card is so good in this deck.
You're one of the few people to say that. A lot of people say, yeah, I play it and it's so hard.
Sometimes.
You have to like force yourself to play it, try to, resolve it, but okay.
It's actually interesting. Against Jerry Williams in the top 8, I summoned a monster when I had Alagia. Like I summoned a Cabazals when I had Alagia up with this set and he Torrential, then I get 3 back rows and I was too afraid to activate this card in case he warninged it. So I just negated with Lagia.
Okay.
And he actually ended up having Judgment down later, so I would have been blown out by the Judgment. So I guess there's some times that this can be awkward, but most of the time it isn't.
Okay.
It's better when you're protecting like your Torrential Cabazals or something as opposed to trying to risk it so that if they have warning you get blown out that far.
Understood. Cool.
For the side, and it's good with macro.
It's 40 cards or 41?
41 cards.
Okay.
Double Veiler. Against Insectors, I side these in even though I'm going to have even the 3rd Macrocosmos in my deck.
Yep.
Just because the times when they get rid of Macrocosmos, you have the Veiler, they're really blown out because they overcompensate for trying to get rid of the Macrocosmos and then they drop Veiler and they're pretty tight. Gores, because I felt that it would be important against Dragons and important against stuff like Dino Rabbit and Heroes. I actually had a Kinetic Soldier in here until last minute, but I decided to switch it in because this card's good against Heroes also.
Right.
And Kinetic Soldier is a little bit too narrow of a card. And then I still side 3 Snowman Eater. It's still too good against Rabbit not to play it. And then Spirit Reaper. This card's not as good anymore because of Photon Papilloperative, I think it's called.
Yeah, Papilloperative, something like that.
Papilloperative. But I still wanted to just put 1 in my side deck. I've always liked at least 1. Double Thunder King. I don't like this card. I wish I didn't side deck. I always feel like I need another card in my deck because I side out Ibis in a lot of matchups. But I would think, I'll just put Thunder Kings in. But I just never really put them in anything. The only deck I put them in was the 1 hero deck I played this whole weekend. So I wish there was something else. I don't know what I wish they would be. At the last event, I played Doom Caliber Knights, and I would side those against Insectors. And I thought I would rather play this card because it's better against Dragons. But I sided in against Dragons, but I never drew it.
Okay.
2 chalice. I always cite double chalice in this deck. It's too good against reprint. It's too good against Snowing not to play. 3rd Macrocosmos. Another Dimensional Prison. This is the best card against dragons and heroes. And I don't cite the 3rd against Rabbit anymore, but it's good against the other 2 matchups, and it's better than something like a Mirror Force. And double Dust Tornado. I'm so afraid of Save Zone and Messenger of Peace that I have the 2 Dust Tornadoes to go along with the 3 Mystical Space Typhoons when I play against Insectors. Like I side these in against them just because you lose the Messenger of Peace way too much in Save Zone.
What would you replace the Spirit Reaper with?
I'd keep it. Spirit Reaper's good in the side deck. He's a Thunder King's I'd prefer to replace. I don't know, maybe something against Final Counter.
I
don't know, I like the Dimensional Prison more. I feel like it's just more versatile, not more versatile, but better against more things. For the extra deck, double Doka, double Lagia, of course, double Leviair, Zenmains, Roach, Acid Golem, Utopia. Yeah, you need Roach, it's good against dragons. It's good against dragons.
And Heretics.
I guess it's good against that deck too. Maestro.
Did you play any Heretics this weekend?
Yeah, I lost one. It was my first loss.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I opened Lagia, set 2 bottom, was go. He went Dark Gold Heavy, OT hit me. I was like, nice. Yep. Leviathan, Star Striking. This card is awesome. I won a lot of games ago, the Photon Papital Imperative. In the top 16 against Insectors, game 2. I already had 1 game 1, but game 2, I had like Lagia and Dolka with the set staying in, and I had Reborn in hand. And he just searched the Spirit Reaper, so I knew his set was Spirit Reaper. So I had Reborn in hand, and I Reborn his Singing, flipped my Singing, went into a Leviair, get my Rabbit, went into Photon Papital Imperative with negations on both Leviair and Lagia. And he just lost.
Nice.
And then I did this really cool play against Insectors round 3. He had double Messenger of Peace out. I had Lagia, Papital Imperative, Leviair, and I had a mole that kept bouncing his guy. So what I did is I had my Leviair, and I turned Leviair to defense mode, and used my last material on Papital Imperative to turn Leviair to attack mode, decrease it to 1200 permanently, and then my mole locked him and kept attacking for 12, because you can use it on your own monsters.
Right. Nice.
So, later on Messenger of Peace. That's good stuff. So yeah, that's the main deck and side deck and everything.
Cool.
Any questions? 7.
If there's like, I heard you said the meta was pretty decent bad right now. What would you do to change the meta if you wanted to?
I would do a lot of things. Whenever I make my own bid, whenever I make my own bid, there's like 100 changes. Kind of, I change so like.
How would you beat Dragons for next YCS?
I think my deck is a good.
Well,
dragon.
Toronto, things are going to be different because there's going to be a new ban list at Toronto.
But Nationals is.
Nationals.
I think the deck has a good.
Can you
dragon.
see Sengen getting banned?
Sure.
Oh,
I think dragon. I think this deck is a good dragon matchup. Like everybody, like with the Soul Takers, I mean the double Soul Taker, double Macro, double Deepers, and double Bottomless. So much hate against them. Maybe I'll change something in the side deck to make it better, but I was happy to play against dragons. I wanted to play against 2 dragons in the tournament. I don't like the mirror match because it's so luck based.
Well, hey, congratulations to you, man. You'll get your win one day. Don't worry about it.
You too.
What's your channel?
YGO Trader 101. And you have to check out Alt Reality Games.
Yeah.
I write articles, and so does a lot of other players like Billy Brake and Fraser Smith.
There you go. And I assume you'll have one up this week, next week.
Oh, yep. Every week I have an article up there. I'll have a tournament report up.
Okay.
So you gotta go check that out.
Sounds good. All right, man. Cool. 1921 is out. Peace.